You'll correct your name by stating it on the record.
Sure. I'm Dr. Michael Varveris. I've been in practice in Naples since 2000. Now, I grew up in Youngstown, Ohio, in the Steel Valley. And one of my earliest memories was my parents always had to paint their house every summer. And then the steel mills left, and they never had to paint it again. So environmental toxicity has been around for a long time, and that's a childhood memory. So I've been in Naples. I've been trained in board certified internal medicine, clinical lipidology, which is kind of a preventative, non-interventional cardiovascular medicine field. And then what I'm doing now is what's called anti-aging, regenerative, and functional medicine. I'm trying to get at the root cause of disease. And believe it or not, a lot of diseases, although they do have genetic components and things about them we can't modify, there's a lot of them that we can modify that have nothing to do with pharmaceutical drugs, that have to do with lifestyle changes, obviously, but some nutritional changes and dealing with environmental toxicity. I will promise you, much of chronic disease, it's not just a children's IQ, obviously that's very important, but much of chronic disease in yourselves, everyone in this room has to do with environmental toxicity, okay? So now getting to fluoride. Okay, sodium fluoride, which our friend here, that was very brave of you to brush your teeth today, but sodium fluoride, as the previous doctor spoke about, is topically effective. Now, if it were sodium fluoride alone in the water, that would be an issue, but that's not even as far as I'm concerned, isn't even the problem. There's other toxic metabolic waste products, which aren't sodium fluoride, right? Sodium fluoride, again, topically helps dental caries and bacteria, et cetera. Ingested might not do that at all. Putting that aside, there's other fluorinated chemicals in there. There's sodium fluorosalicylate and fluorosilicic acid. These have nothing to do with any form of human health. They're toxic waste products from industry. So imagine the scam that obviously happened decades ago that none of us were involved with, where you had industry that has toxic waste they got to get rid of. So they can do the right thing, which costs money. They could dump it in the Everglades. They could dump it here, dump it there. I have a much better idea. Let's sell it to communities. Let's sell it and make money getting rid of our waste, right? And then let's have them pat us on the back that we're doing something that has health benefits. This is wicked, evil stuff, right? Anyway, so that's the issue. This is a known toxic substance. Much of human health, chronic disease is caused by toxicity. And again, we know it causes IQ issues and neurotoxicity. Why do you think that's all it does? Okay, if you look at what these chemicals do, they're toxic to the skin and to the gut and to the lungs, and we're ingesting it. And I promise you, this is causing human disease in ourselves and anyone who drinks this stuff. If you want to brush your teeth, so be it. You don't want to drink this stuff, so I hope you can remove it, because it's going to happen. You will make this decision. This is a really, really bad decision made decades ago that we obviously should correct as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next public